Welcome to the Love Hate Cowboys channel. It's our first video. And on this video, we will say thank you and bid farewell to the one and only Zack Martin. We say thank you to him, one of the best to do it, one of the best in the game, playing on the offensive line and at right guard. Zack Martin retired this week after 11 years. It's not no surprise. It was already speculation that he was going to retire, so not 100% surprised. With battling injuries, but he was a great staple on this offensive line. Hopefully, it's something that we can duplicate. But Zack Martin, drafted in 2014, if we remember, during that draft, there was a decision to draft Johnny Manziel or draft Zack Martin. There was also Ryan Shazier. And if you look at both of those players, Ryan Shazier, who had a horrible injury, is no longer in the NFL. Johnny Manziel, we know his story, no longer in the NFL. But when you look at the longevity of Zack Martin, that was the pick that we needed to make. And again, drafted 2014, first round, 16th pick. And this guy was a staple. Again, like can't say it enough, staple on this offensive line. 7-time first team All Pro, second, 2-time second team All Pro. Also, the amount of Pro Bowls, 9 Pro Bowls, all rookie team, the NFL 2010s All Decade Team, second team All American. He was also the MVP of the Pinstripe Bowl, and I'm going back to college. So, man, as soon as this guy has gotten to the league, he had a huge impact on this team. And when you look at 2016, he was named his third straight Pro Bowl and named first team All Pro. Both honors shared. Shout out to Travis Frederick and Tyron Smith. He was also ranked 58th on the NFL Top 100 Players of 2017. And he made a statement, man. And when we go back to those offensive line days with him and I was obviously Tyron Smith, Travis Frederick, Lael Collins that we had during that time, Doug Free. I mean, those offensive lines that we had was great. We need to get back to that. We got people retiring. We're gonna have to really look at draft and developing and free agency, which sometimes we don't like doing, but we may have to spend some money. So in 2018, he signed a 6-year, $84 million contract extension, $40 million guaranteed. Then in 2019, he became one of the 5 offensive linemen to secure a Pro Bowl invitation in its first 6 seasons, joining Lou Creekmer, John Morris, Joe Thomas, and Richmond Webb. And the guy is well worth the praises that he's getting now. Should be in the Ring of Honor, will be a first ballot Hall of Famer. In 2020, he made his first career start at right tackle due to injuries. December 7th, 2020, he was placed on injured reserve with a calf strain. He was activated January 2nd, 2021. 2021, with COVID going on, he was ruled out of the season opener. And then starting all 17 games in the 2022 season while playing 1,143 offensive snaps, receiving 1 holding penalty, and not allowing a single sack. Like, shout out to Zack Martin. Wrong button. And man, was just a great player. You didn't hear a lot out of him. You didn't hear frustration. You know, we did have that little bit of that contract issue that was in 2023. They ended up getting that done. Just not a lot of issues out of Zack Martin. Retired February 20th, 2025. So, man, and this guy was the games that he needed to play, he played. It was rare that he was out with an injury. So let's just go down the list over his career. 2014, he played all the games. 2014 through 2017, he played every single game, started every single game. 2018, he 14 games. 2019, all 16 games. 2020, 10 games. 2021, 16. 2022, 17. 23, 15. 2024, 10. Just had some injury issues this previous year. So, I don't fault him at all for retiring. It's time. Only the player knows when it's time to retire. In his entire career, in his entire career, listen to this: 7 holding penalties his entire career of playing 11 years. That's amazing. 8 false starts, and that's crazy alone by itself. So, thank you to Zack Martin. Great career. Cowboys are definitely going to have to look at this position and look at the offensive line as a whole. We got some rookies on the line we're going to have to develop. We're going to have to look at the draft. We're going to have to look at free agency, also new coaching staff. So there's a lot going on. But this video is about saying thank you, paying homage to Zack Martin. So we appreciate you. Stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell for the Love Hate Cowboys channel. I love the Cowboys. I hate the Cowboys. At the same time, the stuff they do just racks my brain. And that's what this channel is going to be about. So thank you for tuning in. It's our first video. We'll be putting out content every week, doing some live reactions, doing some breaking news, what's going on from day to day, week to week. The Cowboys are always in the news. So there's always something to talk about. So thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Thank you, Zack Martin.